This is how connected some things are. Stay tuned. Historically, the autocratic form of church government has been inspired by the vision of God as the almighty sole ruler of the universe, rather than the biblical conception of God as the communion of three equal beings. Even today, writes Leonardo Boff, it is said that just as there is one God, just as there is one Christ, so there ought to exist on earth one sole official representative of Christ, the Pope for the whole church, the bishop for the diocese, the pastor for the parish, and the coordinator for the base community. A great deal of power is thereby being concentrated in a single figure. In relating to others, such persons inevitably assume a paternalistic attitude and a handout mindset. Those wielding power feel invested with huge responsibility, for they must represent God before others, wielding this power for the sake of others and for their eternal salvation. They cease to recognize and value the intelligence of the people, their experience of faith, their ability to evangelize, and their character as representing God and Christ. This monarchical practice is likely to give rise to authoritarianism matched by subservience. There is a shift from a church as communion of believers, all equal and sharing responsibilities, to a church as society, with unequal distribution of functions and tasks. Boff continues urging, especially his own Catholic Church, to overcome the historic concentration of power in few hands by recapturing the biblical vision of the Trinity as the perfect communion of the divine three, making them one God. From this vision will emerge a community-oriented church where each one has his or her own characteristics and gifts, but all live for the good of all. Each one, insofar as he or she creates community and becomes part of that community, represents the blessed Trinity. In the Trinity, what unites the divine three is the communion among them and the complete self-giving of one person to the other. The same thing ought to happen in the church. It is by overcoming the centralization of power and distributing among all that dynamic unity emerges, reflecting Trinitarian union. See the full video for more details. Subscribe, like, and share.